Good morning. How are you today, Elena?
Good morning, everyone.
So today I think our topic is to talk about ULM. Elena, could you be so kind to educate our audience members on what ULM stands for and where it came from?
Sure. ULM is short for Unified Lending Management. And that's the solution that TurnKey lender offers to its customers. This term, we came up with this term a few years ago when we realized that the whole banking software industry just needs to change. As you know, in the past, and even now, the majority of financial institutions, they have like a zoo of different software systems that they use for different applications in different stages of the loan lifecycle. And if they want to implement a digital lending process, they would have to start with some front end, developing their website, developing some portal for their customers where they can apply, developing mobile app. Then they would have to buy some loan origination solution, which would be different for different credit products. You would need a business lending loan origination solution. You would need a consumer loan origination solution, mortgage. So again, you'll have to buy separate systems for different credit products. And in many cases, these systems, they come without decisioning engine, which you need for online or mobile lending. Then you would buy separate decisioning engine. And then you would need some loan management solution. Again, in many cases, that would be different system for different credit products. Then you would need core banking system. In many cases, loan management happens in core banking system. Then you would need a reporting module. So you end up with multiple systems and that require maintenance and that require some integrations. And it becomes more and more difficult and pretty much impossible to keep them up to time, up to date, and maintain in the long term.
So it sounds a lot like spaghetti.
Yeah, very much like that. So, and since we observed that we've been working in the banking industry, we were working with non-banking industry. So we realized that all those new online lenders, fintechs, they even if they want to buy all those multiple solutions, in many cases they have limited budget, and then they want to go to the market as soon as possible, so they don't have that privilege of months of development and integrations, months for development and integrations. So we built the platform which would have all those modules in one place. And at the same time, it would be very flexible and it wouldn't require any hard coding. It would be very user-friendly. So any modifications in the process, in user interfaces, in credit products could be done by the business users using special tools. And we realized that that's useful not only for non-bank lenders, but also for banks, because the trend that we see now is to eliminate, to cut on the number of solutions that you're using. Basically, what we see our customers asking for these days, if we get rid of one system, if we buy a new system, we want to make sure that it replaces at least 2 or 3 solutions that we have already. We don't want to grow the number of the software that we're using. We want to get to something more unified. So that's, the long explanation, that's how we came up with the term of unified lending management. So it does everything you might need for digital lending on one platform, and it's modular. You can choose what modules you want to switch at what time. So it provides unlimited flexibility and scalability to our customers.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. So advantages would be flexibility, visibility, efficiency, much lower cost because you're unifying, you're consolidating the applications used. It sounds like our licensing is an advantage because it's unlimited users and it's unlimited credit products. So unified lending management. I love it. Thank you so much.
Exactly. And you didn't mention the time to market. You can literally configure the system and start lending within days or weeks, depending on the complexity of your process and depending on how many credit products you want to launch. I mean, you are interacting with our customers every day. You probably hear from them, like they've got firsthand experience. What do you think they value the most in this approach in unified lending management?
That's a great question, Elena. I think when I talk to our clients and when we have the opportunity to really dive in and show the technology, flexibility is one of the biggest points that our clients see wholeheartedly. Flexibility of being able to use the ULM platform to manage all of the loan life cycle, or to break it up and handle a specific segment of that loan life cycle. Like right now, being able to segment it and use our servicing and our collection piece of the platform rather than origination because of the market that we're in. The other thing that I think is very interesting about our platform and the flexibility, it gives us the technology, the functionality, the experience, and the expertise to integrate with other databases. So like a credit bureau, so like other fintechs, like we have through our relationship with Plaid, or even to the banks, the traditional lenders, their core banking solution. So having that flexibility is probably one of the biggest value propositions that we offer to our clients. Another thing that our clients, the people that I talk to, share with me on a regular basis is visibility. And like you described in the setup and the creation of unified lending management, having separate systems doing individual tasks at any one time is very similar to playing that whack-a-mole game that you may have played with your kids, where something pops up and you whack it, and something pops up and you whack it.
Yeah.
With our solution, because everything is housed on a platform, literally I can look at my overall credit exposure from a consumer perspective, from a business perspective, or even from a commercial real estate perspective. And that gives the lender the ability to have a wholehearted, holistic view of their entire loan portfolio in one application.
Absolutely. I mean, it gives you a complete and comprehensive picture of your entire portfolio, not only by credit product, but also by geography, by whatever parameter you want to slice and dice it. It gives you like complete, the whole picture of the entire organization, not just by department or by credit product. And you mentioned that ability to integrate quickly and efficiently with multiple data sources. Again, if you think about the old way, you would have to integrate every solution that you have, every software that you have into those sources if you're using them. So with one platform, you integrate with the credit bureau once, you integrate with whatever additional data source once, and then you can use it across multiple credit products. So it gives you a lot. I mean, it's not only about the integration costs, it's also about the maintenance. So you don't have to, to update all those systems, multiple systems when you need to. So yeah, definitely it provides a lot of efficiency in addition to just flexibility.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what I like to say, when you watch the TV these days, you see all of these medications and they talk about these adverse side effects that you could get from using their products. Well, a side effect that you get from using our product is excellent customer experience. Because the system is all unified, we can get you the fastest approval that you've ever seen from a consumer lending perspective. So that's a great side effect. Extremely user-friendly, easy to use. Our tools within the platform give you the ability to build a web form specific to your customer's expectations. And really what you're doing is you're ending that shopping experience. When you use TurnKey Lender, somebody comes onto your website, they apply for their credit product, they don't go apply anywhere else. You get approval faster than anywhere else. You go from look to book with TurnKey Lender faster than anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely, and it's all about user experience these days when people don't have, people would go online and they would shop with whatever options they can find, and will go with the lender that can provide the quickest and the most efficient process, right? So, and again, the advantage of unified lending management is that you can configure the user experience on the platform. You don't need to work with the external vendor or your IT teams on separate bureaus portal or on online application or mobile application. So yeah, that's also one of the major advantages. You can have everything, and whenever you need to do modification, you can do modification of one module or the whole process, and you have complete control over your underwriting standards and credit policies.
Fantastic. Elena, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for your time this morning.
Likewise. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
My pleasure. For all of our brothers and sisters in the LinkedIn world, keep calm and lend on.
Have a wonderful week.